Hello again everyone and welcome back to The Witcher 3. We are back here once again in these lovely elven ruins. And I think it's just about time for us to take our leave, although we do have a book here, say, Introduction to Applied Magic. Magic is the science of harnessing, subduing and making use of the power of the elements. It is also an incarnation of chaos, which is why no one without proper training should ever dabble in any of its domains. Expert mages make of magic an art, but the road to virtuosity leads through the years of practice, study, and hard work, and requires considerable amounts of required inborn talent. Magic was implanted in our world through the conjunction of the spheres, and was discovered to be a living, changeable, and controllable being shortly thereafter. The name of the first mage, the one who first discovered this talent within himself and grappled with its power, is unknown. We do know, however, that in a relatively short period of time after the discovery of magic groups began to form in which talented beings could work together on developing their abilities, this period is usually considered the beginning of magic as a science, and these groups the prototypes of magic schools. The fundamental planes from which one might draw magic power are earth, water, air, and fire. In the tome which you currently hold, each of these will have a separate chapter dedicated to it, ordered according to the level of difficulty and danger associated with the element discussed. I'm going to guess that fire is the hardest of the bunch, because that seems particularly volatile. Okay, so, ooh, hello. It's a nice bunch of loot in there.
Mysterious mage herbalist.
So,
Mysterious
whoever
mage
this elven
herbalist.
mage was, he seemed to like his herbs.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Ciri gave him a potion and he drank it. Okay, that's strange. So all we know is that this mage advised Ciri to meet him at their last rendezvous point, but we don't know where that is. We just need to find the crones of the Crookback Bog in more hope than anything else. That will be able to find the lead to get to them.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It looks like
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I bought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions.
Oh, lovely.
It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy.
The Eye of
And each
Nahalani.
time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
What a pleasant thought. When you notice a shimmer in the air, walk toward it. When you're close, press A to dispel the illusion. Okay, so we shall dispel this illusion then. Interesting. Okie dokie.
Simple, isn't it?
Somewhat.
Let's see where the passage leads.
Yeah, let's hope we can get out of here soon, because obviously we do need to get back to a town and kind of resupply ourselves. Definitely repair our weapons anyway.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
The magic lamp.
The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Fine, I'll help.
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then.
I can't exactly leave her here
Ballad.
after she helped us.
Find something here.
Oh, we completed wandering in the dark at least. Magic lamp. Okay, let's try and find this.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Ah, not another one. I really didn't need another riddle. Not now.
Inscription here.
Show me.
What does it
Can you
say?
translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet, like the second, played a tune.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
Okay, can you repeat the inscription? Let me just go over this again.
4 guardians.
Yeah.
The first to light
First lies fire,
dared
dare not march on the end.
The second by the first.
Second who by the
played
first
a
by the woeful
lament.
lament.
The third kept close to his faithful beast.
Faithful beast.
And thus.
Right. Let's try to solve it.
All right, let's see if we can solve this.
We can do this, can't we? So he looks like he's playing a tune. He's got a beast, so he must be the third one. Oh, he's got a beast as well. So the first dared not march on the end. So these two... Do we have the actual thing in our...
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
But the two playing a tune are next to each other. Is what concerns me here. Like,
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first,
I'll try and regen my health as well while I'm here.
dared not march on the end. The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen.
I
slept beneath
think
stars.
this is the first one.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the other.
Okay.
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames.
So I
standing
think that's
proud.
correct.
The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament.
The second beside the first. So that must be this one.
Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
Uh-oh.
What was that inscription again?
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first, to light his fire, dared not march on the end. The second, beside the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his
Third has to be
faithful
this one.
beast. The fourth marched not beside
And the fourth is not
yet
beside the
like
worst, and is also playing a tune, so this one. Yeah, hey! We fucking did it! What an absolute hero. Look for the lamp in the mage's laboratory using your Witcher senses. Wait, what? This is guiding us back this way. Why is it?
Looks like some elven sanctuary.
I don't know why it's guiding us back that way, but we'll focus on following Ciri.
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulcher.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
Hey, there we go.
What's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
Yes, let's get right out of here. Character entry added the mysterious elf. So this must be the mage who we've been trying to catch up with. It turned out not only Geralt was looking for Cirilla, also on a trail a mysterious elven mage. Like the Witcher, he had gone to Karametz to inquire about Ciri's, inquire after Ciri's whereabouts. During this conversation, he also revealed that he kept a hideout in the ruins near the village of Midcopse. Geralt decided to follow up on this lead. Though he was not able to establish the mysterious mage's identity, he did learn that he had been travelling with Cirilla sometime before, and the Wild Hunt was after him as well. I mean, the Wild Hunt is after everyone who has any contact with Cirilla, seemingly. Got some cavalry trousers, which could be good, potentially. No, they're not. They are not particularly... I mean, are they not? No. No, they're not. They are actually not, overall. They're not bad, but overall, they're not quite there. Can we... We can jump up here.
Magic. A place of power.
Nice. Let's get some power off of this. There's a fucking golem over there. I'm not gonna like this, am I? So we've got an ability point which we can obviously assign now. We can't really upgrade. We can't upgrade any of the ones that we already have in our slots. So how about we... Yeah, we'll do that. We'll heighten that slightly. So the Írden sign intensity is increased for a while. Let me save the game here, because this is going to be a tricky fight, I would wager. Ah, there's a hidden treasure here as well. Okay. The golem doesn't want to come over here. Now he does. He is well and truly slowed down now. This is good. Come on, Kira. Come on, Kira. Nice. My sword is like so weak as a result of the weapon damage. Jesus, we are getting pounded here. Come on. Nah, even with the slowdown, I'm struggling against this dude. Come on, can I drag him back into the Írden? Didn't quite get there in time. Nope. Come on, come on. We can do this. Nice. Back up, back up. Come on, come into the Írden, come into the Írden. Yes, my man, yes, my man. Yes, he's almost got... There we go. Oh, Jesus wept. Do not like him. Right. Golems. If wants us to break through this wall, we're going to need 20 sappers, 7 mules, and 100 weight of saltpeter or 1 golem. Vilmir brass forming at Mount Carbon. Golems are mindless matter brought to life by a spell. They obey their creator's orders without question. Their boundless strength, ability to withstand pain, endless patience, and the fact that they need not one jot of food or drink makes them the best servants or guards anyone could ask for. Once provoked, they will not tire of battle until they either crush their opponents or themselves crumble to dust. Yeah, they are some mean boys. Right, can I dig this treasure up? I mean, I actually don't know if I can. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it says there's hidden treasure, but I don't know if... Like, ignite that, I don't know if that's gonna help at all.
Anything for a hot bath.
It doesn't actually look like there's anything here. Oh, unless it's this. Oh, I'm guessing this is it here. Yeah, it must be. Armor's repair kit, phosphorus, sapper's trousers. Diagram for some new armor. It's pretty good. The sapper's trousers good? Sapper's trousers are good. They are medium armor, which is the only thing, obviously. Our stats do sort of lend themselves to light armor, but the trousers are better regardless, so we can't really argue with that. Let's add. We'll ignite that. Cavalry gauntlets. Dazbog runestone. Svarog runestone. Many runestones we are gathering up, and to be honest, we could probably sell the vast majority of them on for a pretty nifty profit. Okay, I think.
Power. Should draw from it.
I mean, I may as well draw from it again while I'm here. I don't actually think that worked. It's fine. It's fine. Right, let's leave. I do not want to stay here any longer than I have to, because this whole ruin has been a slog. Let's be honest. Kira. Kira. Are you okay, Kira? Yep, Kira's here. She just seems slightly confused. That's fine. Cannot wait to get my sword repaired. It's a brutal fight at the moment against some of these enemies with the sword that's practically falling apart. Another illusory wall. Ah, perfect. Oh, it's a ship. Hey. Fantastic. We are out and we are scot-free, thankfully.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favour to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
Of course. I recognise her voice actress as well. I'm not quite sure where from, but I definitely recognise her voice. Yeah, be sure to stop by.
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kira.
Wait, was she? Did she voice Sarah in Dragon Age Inquisition? I could be wrong there, but the voices are quite similar. Huh. I'm not sure. An invitation from Kira Metz. That is another quest that we have. And that is also a level 6 quest, so that's not bad. It's not bad from where we are right now. Okay, let's see, where are we? Where are you on the map right now? We've gone quite a way away from where we actually were beforehand, haven't we? So I feel like what I should probably do is try and get to this town here. I get to this town here, and then I can maybe fall back to White Orchard. And then I can kind of get everything sorted from there. I'm just going to go into this boat, because I'm assuming you can use this. Boat. With its raging rivers, deep oceans, and broad lakes nestled in mountain valleys, the world contains many areas inaccessible on foot or horseback. To get to them, you must either swim or sail. Look for boats along shorelines and locations marked with the harbour symbol. Be careful, if your boat smashed into rocks or other obstacles, it will become damaged and might even sink. Take the helm of the boat, let's go. Let's see how our sailing skills are. I don't know how this boat is actually moving, but that's fine. So what parts of this map are actually only accessible by boat, really? Well, there's this section in the middle, obviously. There's some sections down here, I guess, if you want to go there. Well, no, you could probably pick that one, by the way. It's that one mainly, and these little islands around the western sort of flank, and this big bit off the left. I don't know how much of it is actually accessible, though, is the only thing. We'll head northwest though. Like I say, we'll try and get to that town so we can kind of get back to the get back to White Orchard and just reassemble ourselves. Or there may well be a merchant or a blacksmith or something like that in this town that we're heading to, and if there is, fantastic. Just getting my sword repaired is the absolute primary concern of mine at this point. Let's just keep our wits about us. I don't know if sea monsters exist in this game, but I wouldn't rule it out. Honestly, if a fucking kraken appeared right now, I wouldn't be shocked. Would not be surprised in the slightest. I'd be like, yeah, this is pretty much part and parcel. It's very, very atmospheric, though, sailing along this river. Right, so we're about 200 meters away, if the distance is in meters. Can we get any closer? Yeah, I think we can. If we sail just up the coast slightly, we've got a bit of a short trek there. There's probably some drowners and stuff in those swamps. Yeah, I can see them. I can see them. But we don't need to bother with them. Also, killing monsters doesn't actually net you that much experience. From what I've gathered so far in this game, like in general, the main source of experience is obviously the right. We'll leave the helm here. It's obviously the quests and stuff, which obviously makes sense, but just compared to some other games, The Witcher 3 doesn't dish out that much experience for actual just general combat. Which is perhaps an understandable choice. So this is Midcops. Fantastic. Let's check the notice boards first, and then we'll end the episode here. Old Millie's lost whatever wits he had left, running around the yard in nothing but his 90s, yelling horrible ludities and smearing mud pies on anyone who walked close to the fence. Best avoid his place, especially if you have a freshly laundered dress on. Repent. The ladies of the wood are unhappy, so the trees whisper. The offerings we make are not enough. We pray too seldom, and too often we take their name in vain. Mend your ways, good folk. Show contrition and fervour in your faith, for if the ladies too abandon us, we'll all perish in this forsaken bog. Looking for work? We'll do any job for a bowl of soup or a scrap of bread. I've done a bit of coopering and carpentering and have my own tools. Bollow. Poor people, honestly. They're living off scraps right now. Take heed not to wander about after dark, nor make any unnecessary rackets. Keep your windows covered if you burn a candle, and don't throw any damp branches likely to smoke onto the fire. We've enough trouble in the village without attracting more eldermen. Contract Jenny of the Woods. Hark, some devilry's taken hold of our fields, something neither spirit nor phantom. Old Will swears on his mother's grave it's like to be Jenny of the Woods. Whether it is or it ain't, be careful and don't go out in the fields alone, and most certainly not without scythe or rake in hand. But if you've the courage to drive the foul thing off, you'll receive a handsome reward. Bolko, Alderman of Midcops. And hands off my plums. If I catch anybody taking plums from my orchard, I'll cleave him in two with my axe. Don't say I didn't warn you, Winceless. Hands off my plums. Incredible. Okay, so there does seem to be an actual. What quest? What level is that quest? Woodland Beast, level 6. That's not bad. Oh no, that's a totally different one. Jenny the Woods is a level 10. Okay, so we want to steer away from that for now. Right, like I say, there is a merchant and a blacksmith here seemingly, so we could probably take advantage of this place without having to go back to White Orchard. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, then please do like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I shall catch you all in the next episode of The Witcher 3. Thanks again, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.